Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals. For the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Wyoming Cowboys. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. First down here for this offense. Hands off to the fullback. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line. Well, they feed the fullback here, and the big fella with a solid gain there.
Yeah, there aren't a whole lot of college offenses that still display a fullback. It sure is nice to see a guy that not only can block most of the game, but occasionally get his hands on the football and get some positive yards.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. The pocket breaking down. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. And here comes the punter onto the field. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. It's ordered brought down. So Wyoming's offense comes back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
He shreds the tackle.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And the game just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Keeping it on the ground here. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Pass caught, can he get in? Brought down at the 2. After the catch, the offense close to punching it in. It's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. They give it to the big fullback here. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Wyoming.
Chris, you don't see it often, but how much do I love seeing that fullback get a touchdown. He blocks all the time. They rarely give him a chance to get his hands on the ball, and when he does, he's rewarded with 6 points.
So Wyoming's offense comes back out onto the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a 2nd and manageable here for this offense.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Brought down and crosses midfield with 46. First down and 10. And the fullback takes a turn running the football. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, that is a good chunk of yardage picked up by the big guy. Sometimes you don't need a whole lot of space created for a fullback. He can simply make his own way.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there. An important third down attempt for this offense. Try to make it with a quarterback sneak. A solid run, good for first down yardage. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Grab down the middle. It's Wells. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
It's a small gain, but look who they threw the football to. The fullback. Nice to see him get his opportunities.
They look to throw it here on second down. Finding space at the 20. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a first down and keep the drive going.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody back on a run.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They're going to run it here. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back really seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Might have thought they could catch the defense off guard by running the fullback there, but they were all over it.
Yeah, that's a great job by this defense of just showing their instincts and awareness here. Like you said, not being fooled at all. They slip it to the fullback, and he doesn't get any yards at all. In fact, he goes backwards. Good job by the D.
Goal line formation for the defense. And the quarterback just sneaks it. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Cowboys. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
So Wyoming's offense comes back out onto the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback looking to scramble. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And it's complete downfield. He tackled him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Off the play fake on first down. And he's hit just before the throw. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, really nice job by this defense. Not only do they pressure the quarterback and get after him, but I don't think they tipped their hand with their coverage. They actually waited to the last.
He'll take a deep shot here. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. The magnitude and intensity of these playoff matchups is always something special to be a part of. An entertaining first half, and we've got a multi-possession lead to break down thanks to the surgical precision of this offense. Might honestly take more time to talk about what didn't work than what did. The running game, the pass. Now it's just a matter of finishing the job.
So Wyoming's offense comes back out onto the field. Play action here on first down. Tries the right with a quick throw, and it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Nice gain, moves the ball to the 47. Another first down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
They're going to run the option. Pitches to the back. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And now the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid gain.
Running play called on 3rd and short. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? We'll try to run it with the option. He'll pitch it. And he'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time. That was an excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Caught over the middle. It's Wells. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. No problem. Knocks it right through. And they jump back in front.
I was watching this.
So Wyoming's offense comes back out onto the field. They'd love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. Had to settle for 3 last time. Quarterback's got it on the option. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. It's 3rd down after that run. Here comes a handoff. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. 4th down and 2 coming up to try to keep the drive going. Off play action, he's looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's caught! Touchdown, Wyoming!
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. 4th down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. What I love to see is he not only picks up that first down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
So Wyoming's offense comes back out onto the field. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Trying to extend the play. And they've got him. So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Play action fake. Looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Wells. And the runner steps out of bounds but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground trying to run some clock. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch, does get the foot down. Big chunk play, this offense operating at peak efficiency. Here's the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. The offense has done well to chew some clock here. Now they'll come up on 2nd down. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Picks him about 3 yards there, but it's going to be 4th down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The offense already has 1 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a 2nd time? They'll run the option. Quarterback keeps the football. Touchdown, Cowboys. This offense is still clicking.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
So Wyoming's offense comes back out onto the field. This game is not over yet. And see how the offense plays it. They love to chew some clock here, but can't get too complacent. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He'll take a deep shot. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, 3rd down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing 4th down.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.